baby, can I give you kindness? Got too much drip, yeah, I know she can't hold it. Yeah, I know you bitch, even though she got COVID.
Welcome to Showface News. You can call me what you want. Just don't call me woke, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel, man. We back with another one, man. We here. Get them likes up respectfully. Listen. So look. Make sure you hit that like, though. Look, man. 50 Cent bans Trey Songz from Tycoon weekend. Now, we know out there in Houston, 50 Cent has an event every year called Tycoon Weekend, right? And a lot of things went down after this Tycoon Weekend that just passed. We seen the Zero situation. We seen, with Trey the Truth, and we heard about Tony Yayo and company beating fire out of Pleasure P. But did you hear about Trey Songz, though? Did you hear about Trey Songz trying to fight Terrence Crawford? One of the best boxers in the world right now, Terrence Crawford. He tried to put hands on Terrence Crawford. Not only that, 50 said, he was just doing too much. He says that Trey Songz was being overly gangster, and that he is no longer welcome. He's banned from any future Tycoon weekends. In fact, 50 said he's banning multiple people. A lot of R&B singers from Tycoon weekend, because as you know, Pleasure P also got the bricks beat off him. As for Trey Songz, he almost got the bricks beat off him. So Terrence Crawford, when he tried to confront Terrence Crawford, talking hot to Terrence Crawford, he said, look, it could just be me and you in the room alone, and all they're gonna hear is you scream for help. Which would have happened? Because you know how Terrence Crawford boxes if you are a boxing fan and you understand the culture, right? So yeah, he don't want no smoke. You better leave Terrence Crawford alone. The man has registered hands, one of the most elite boxers today. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, better leave son alone. Whack 100 made mention that Trey Songz tried to swing on J Prince Jr. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, stop listening to that man respectfully. People like to create allegations because it helps fit the narrative, but if that ain't happening, it ain't happening. Look, if you're gonna clout chase and it's gonna be in the form of lying on somebody or having somebody get punked or get embarrassed as a lie, it's nasty clout chasing. He said that in Houston that Trey Songz was in the room with J Prince Jr. and he swung on J Prince Jr. I'm like, I don't believe that, because if he doing that in Houston, do you know what would have happened to Trey Songz in Houston? Listen, Trey Songz might be a notable celebrity and all that, might have security and all that, but we talking about H-Town. We talking about, the Prince family. We ain't talking about that's anybody. We talking about niggas that really hold super duper weight out there in that H-Town, right? It probably would have got very bad for Trey Songz. I'm just saying. Trey Songz swung off on J Prince Jr. Who's ever heard of these things? Who's ever heard of somebody even putting hands on anybody who rolls with, J Prince or J Prince Jr.? I never heard of that. I'm just saying. You would kind of be idiotic to even try and put hands on them at all. You know what I mean? But I believe that Whack 100 was just trying to throw shade or throw shots at, to rekindle some beef that he has with J Prince and J Prince Jr., obviously. Even though it's not real beef, it's all for clout chasing purposes. But I don't believe that Trey Songz threw, hands with J Prince Jr. Until I hear it from the horse's mouth, it's not true. I don't care. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But at the same time, I'm just not buying it. Sorry. Niggas say whatever out their mouths. So it's hard to believe things these days. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Did Trey Songz deserve to get boomed from Tycoon weekend by 50 Cent? Did he deserve it? In my opinion, he's doing too much. He's gonna hurt himself. Trey Songz is more causing danger on himself than to others, in my personal opinion. Also, we know that Trey Songz has been accused of a lot of, things. So, he might have deserved that, but luckily for him, he wasn't hurt. At least that's what I'm hearing. But make sure y'all smash that like button, man. It's Showface News, man, and I'm out. Smash that like, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. But I'm up out of here. Y'all have a good one.